My dear brothers and sisters, we have in our nature, in our character, some good things, some good tendency, some good moral character Allah has given us as a gift. Also, in the same time, He's given in our nature some kind of negative attitude, negative character. That's in Surah Shams, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that this is a test for us. Whoever is nurturing the good one, good manner, good character, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him success. He will be achieving success in the dunya and akhirah. But when people will exercise more the negative one, will indulge in all this negative thing more, he will be making his own self is suffering, is losing, he's not attaining success. And one of the negative nature in us is to have debate and some sort of argument and dispute. All of us know dispute is, most of the time, it is negative. And some of the debate are positive, of course, and discussion. But sometimes, most of the times, many of this argument and dispute will be negative. And that will have some kind of negative impact in our relationship. And it will cause distance between us. It will cause hatred between us. I'll tell most of the times, our relationship, family bond, family relationship, relationship with our colleagues, relationship with the business partners, relationship with wherever we are dealing with the people, most of the times our relationship is affected not because we cheated somebody, maybe some people may cheat, we may be abusing somebody, not necessarily. Most of the times, even a family bond, family relationship, when it's how it breaks down, most of the times husband-wife ending up in divorce, separation, not due to many things that they denied right or they were horrible to each other. Mostly it is they were arguing so much between them about an issue. And they could not agree. And this argument and debate gone, and this dispute continued, and they were angry, and then Shaitan took chance to separate between them, to use the word divorce, and the family is broken. Most of the times, because of argument, because of this kind of negative, this quarreling mentality, causing all this problem most of the times. That's why this is one of the most dangerous things for a Muslim to have in his nature and her nature. It is even in our nature, we have to work hard that we suppress it. We don't act according to that. In a hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said about this negative aspect of this debating mentality in a negative way. He said, "Ma dalla qawmun ba'da hudan kanu alayhi illa utul jadal." No people go astray after having followed right guidance. Okay. But those who indulge in disputes. And then he recited the Quranic ayah, "Ma darabuhu laka illa jadala bal hum qawmun khasimun." No, but they are a quarrelsome people. Okay, they bring something unnecessary debate to you. They are disputing you with something there is no basis for that. So they are the quarrelsome people. This is their nature of the kuffar. They rejected this, accepting Islam from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So through debate, this kind of dispute and argument with anger, you'll never establish anything which is truth. Neither you establish something what is falsehood, because everybody will be defending himself. The ego will come. No, I am right. If I am established that I am wrong, I am defeated now. I have to win. This is the negative mentality will come when people are in this kind of dispute, and that will create hatred. That will make distance between us. And this is human nature. We cannot deny that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Qur'an, وَلَقَدْ صَرَّفْنَا فِي هَذَا الْقُرْآنِ لِلنَّاسِ مِنْ كُلِّ مَثَلٍ وَكَانَ الْإِنسَانُ أَكْثَرَ شَيْءٍ جَدَلًا. And we have certainly diversified in this Quran for the people from every kind of example. But man has ever been most of anything prone to dispute. This is in the nature of the man. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam warned us, in أَبْغَضَ الرِّجَالِ إِلَى اللَّهِ الْأَلَدُّ الْخَصِمِ. The most despicable amongst people in the sight of Allah is a ruthless, argumentative person. If it is your nature, you can imagine what kind of level you have gone through, you have reached. So we have to avoid this argumentative nature, how to correct ourselves, how to bring up ourselves that we are avoiding this argumentative nature in our life. Our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he also said a good reward for those who give up this dispute and argumentation. أنا زعيم ببيت في ربض الجنة لمن ترك المراء وإن كان محقا. I guarantee a house in Jannah, paradise, for one who give up arguing even if he is in the right. I think, subhanallah, if I don't argue, if I don't win today, haq is defeated. I have to continue in my argument. This is negative attitude. And he also said, وَبِبَيْتٍ فِي وَسَطِ الْجَنَّةِ لِمَنْ تَرَكَ الْكَذِبِ وَإِنْ كَانَ مَازِحًا. And I guarantee a home in the middle of paradise who abandons lying even for the sake of fun. Sometimes we say, make fun, make joke, and we lie. We think, oh, I'm not serious about it, just fun. But still it's considered a lie. وَبِبَيْتٍ فِي أَعْلَى الْجَنَّةِ لِمَنْ حَسُنَ خُلُقُهُ. And I guarantee a house in the highest part of paradise for one who has good manners. The good manner, good kind of relationship and respecting each other, all this good character is secure for us, highest level of paradise. But when we are in very negative kind of argument, in some sort of a dispute severely, then we cannot keep our good character. We are very horrible to approach each other, to answer back, to shout, to scream, to condemn, to abuse, and to blame for many things. The argument will bring all these. You could say, well, if I don't talk and I give it up, as I said, haq will be defeated. This is the philosophy we may think sometimes. But look at Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling him, وَإِن جَادَلُوكَ فَقُلْ اللَّهُ أَعْلَمُ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ. And if they dispute with you, O Prophet, then you say to them, Allah is most knowing of what we do, what you do. You see, even the Prophet is advised not to go ahead with further kind of argument and debate and dispute, to stop it, to give it up. It is not giving up the truth. You will not even win because the shaitan is now here. Shaitan got the chance to create this distance between you. This is not the good time. And that's why when it is the situation, then we have to say, وَإِذَا خَاطَبَهُمُ الْجَاهِلُونَ قَالُوا سَلَامًا. When the ignorant people address them, the believer, they just say word of peace, salam, and they make a nice conclusion to leave the matter here. You don't need to on the spot to correct, on the spot to establish truth. If you give time, when anger goes away, maybe in good time, you can discuss again, and you'll find, mashallah, haq is not defeated. Haq is accepted. Imam al-Awza'i rahmatullah, our great scholars, Salaf al-Salihin, are always against this spirit of argument and debating. He said, Imam al-Awza'i rahmatullah said, إِذَا أَرَادَ اللَّهُ بِقَوْمٍ شَرًّا أَلْزَمَهُمُ الْجَدَلِ وَمَنَعَهُمُ الْعَمَلِ. When Allah wanted to give some people something bad, something evil, to deprive them from goodness, He'll make them they are busy in dispute. They are busy in arguments. And they are not busy in putting in action, in work. Only talking, only debating, and causing problems. Umar radiallahu anhu warned us as well. He said, إِنَّمَا يَهْدِمُ الْإِسْلَامُ إِسْلَامَ زَلَّةُ عَالِمٍ. Indeed, Islam is harmed, is demolished by a few things. Number one, a pitfall of the scholar. Number two, جِدَالُ مُنَافِقٌ بِالْقُرْآنِ, the one who has very debating tendency, who is a hypocrite type of person, using Qur'an for debate. Number three, أَئِمَّةٌ مُضِلُّونَ, those leaders who are misguiding people. These three kind of people will cause destruction of Islam. Abdul ibn Abbas radiallahu anhuma said, كَفَى بِكَ ظُلْمًا أَنْ لَا تَزَالَ مُخَاصِمًا وَكَفَى بِكَ إِثْمًا أَنْ لَا تَزَالَ مُمَارِيًا. It is enough zulm, oppression for you to be a quarreling person, a quarreling nature. وَكَفَى بِكَ إِثْمًا, it is enough sin, Allah tazala mumariyan, that you still continue in debate and in negative kind of argument and dispute. And Hasan al-Basri rahmatullah alayhi noticed some people are having an issue, maybe it could be sometimes Islamic issue. There are many Islamic groups, brothers and sisters, engage in debate and Islamic issue, haq and batil, all these. So you have seen some people are engaged in dispute and debate and arguing between them. He said, هؤلاء ملوا العبادة وخف عليهم القول وقل ورعهم فتكلموا. These people, they are not interested in ibadah. They are very interested in talking. Talking is very light for them, very easy. They choose the easy one, not the action one. And their fear of Allah is lesser. That's why they are good in talking, and they are talking and talking. So now if you say, if I don't talk, then how people will, when somebody is in confusion, haq and batil is mixed up, shouldn't we talk, shouldn't we debate, shouldn't we discuss? Of course, positive discussion, positive discourse, positive kind of debate is always there. In the da'wah field, in Islamic field, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided us, ud'u ila sabili rabbika bil hikmati wal mau'izati al hasana wajadilhum billati hiya ahsan inna rabbaka huwa a'lamu biman dalla an sabilihi wa huwa a'lamu bil muhtadin. Invite to the way of your Lord with wisdom and good instruction, and argue with them in a way that is best. Indeed, your Lord is most knowing of who has strayed from his way, and he is most knowing of who is rightly guided. So we leave to Allah. Especially وَإِذَا خَاطَبَهُمُ الْجَاهِلُونَ قَالُوا سَلَامًا. And when the ignorant address them harshly, they say words of peace, and they don't continue. You give it up now. But haq is not defeated. You may come back later when you are in cool mind, in peace, and other person. Then you discuss, and you may resolve the things. You may come to the agreement. You may conclude in a very positive direction. So this is a hidayah and guidance given by Allah and Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In many cases when we disagree, we have dispute, how to resolve it. May Allah guide us. Tawfiq. بارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعني وإياكم بما فيه من الآيات والذكر الحكيم وأقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين من كل ذنب فاستغفروا وأتوبوا إليه.